Alrighty, episode 4. In our previous classes, we made it so that our player can move forward and back, left and right, and can jump with a slightly broken double jump. Now, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a camera rig so that our camera follows our player around. We're going to start by going to our hierarchy and adding a new game object called a camera rig. And we're going to make the camera a child of the camera rig. This is very standard when adding a camera rig to a 3D game, is we make the camera a child of the camera rig. By dragging this game object on top of that game object, it's now called a child game object. This lets the camera rig kind of control where the camera is. The camera is going to follow the camera rig around the map. So we created this empty game object, and we created a parent-child relationship between it and the main camera. Now we're going to add in some camera code. The camera code I just grabbed from online because camera code is very complicated and it is above the scope for this class. So we're going to throw that in. So we're going to create a new script by hitting create MonoBehaviour script. I'm going to call it CameraRig. And we're going to just paste this in. I will put the full code in the video description, but this will be our camera code. There's a lot of notes in here. I grabbed this from online. I actually grabbed it from Claude AI if you're very specifically interested. And we'll have to make one change to our player code that we wrote to accommodate looking at our player from different angles now. So now I need to set in my camera rig, I need to drag that camera rig code in, and I need to tell my camera rig who is it that we're following. Our target is going to be the player. And for collision layers, we'll set default to collision. So now my camera will collide with other game objects. I'm going to press play. It's doing that through the script. It doesn't actually have a collider on it. It has a script that checks for colliders. Okay, now I can look around with my mouse. That's great. I can press spacebar to jump. But I have a problem. My movement looks okay, but it's set to the world coordinates. This feels really funky. If I look backwards, my controls are like inverted. They're based on the direction my player is moving. Like I'm holding W right now, and if I look behind him or look in front of him, forward and back is always the same direction. I need to make it so that the direction I'm facing is the direction he goes. We're going to make a quick change to our player controller so that he uses his left and right instead of the world coordinates. So we're going to go back into our player controller, and we're going to change one quick line. This move direction here, we're going to change how this works. We're going to make it so that our move direction is looking at our player's transform and multiplying it instead of just doing it from base. So now we're going to multiply our forward direction by this vertical direction. We're going to multiply our right direction by this horizontal direction. And then we'll multiply it by move speed. And we will set it to be the current thing. And we'll keep the X and the Y. That looks good. And is there anything else I'm missing? I'm just going to double check this really quickly before I press play. I think it looks okay. I think it looks pretty good. We're going to keep it. This looks good to me. So what did we change? We just changed this move direction line here so that instead of saying new vector 3 horizontal 0 vertical dot normalized, we're going to change what this move direction is in here. And we'll just say transform. So this is the transform component of the game object that this script is attached to, dot forward. So the forward direction is going to be multiplied by vertical plus transform dot right is going to be multiplied by horizontal dot normalized, and then we're going to multiply all of that movement by the move speed. And then we are going to set the up and down, the Y, to whatever it already is. We don't want to mess with that. And then we will set that to the direction we go. That looks good. I'm going to test our game. And I think our camera is set up and ready to go. And I think we're done with coding for a little bit. Oh, perfect. So now, while I'm holding W, whichever way I face is the way I go, just with that one line of code changed. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. We have camera working, we have movement working. That's some basics. Next, we'll go into animating our player. We'll add a simple walk cycle to our player. Then we'll do some. Let's actually do level design and then animation. We'll do one or the other. We'll see, whatever I'm feeling, you know. But we will get back in the 5th lesson with some lesson design, with some level design and some player animations. It'll be really fun. Good luck. Have fun. Email me if you need any help. That's Alvarez@ercsd.org. Email me if you need any help. What?